Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Better Than I Deserve. Super grateful to be here. It's been a stressful week for me. I just started my my PhD program. I've been out of school for 4 years, so it's been stressful. And I want to talk about a super important word, gratitude. Absolutely, this is the word that I want to talk about, right? This word changed my life. It is literally woven into the fabric of my existence, and it is very obvious when I am not grateful for the things that are going well in my life, right? And the people around me can tell. They usually think I'm like hungry or I haven't slept well because I'm just nasty. I'm mean. I'm not a nice person when I'm not experiencing and doing gratitude. So we're going to talk about that, right? It's like, what is grateful, right? What is gratitude? The one that I like, the definition I like, is kind of chopped up because it says showing an appreciation of thankfulness. So showing an appreciation of thankfulness, right? So right there we separate where I think a lot of people confuse and kind of overlap two words, which is I'm grateful, I'm thankful, right? And a lot of people think these words are kind of synonyms, right? And I'm just going to say, I don't believe that at all. I believe these are two very different words. And I think that the word gratitude is how you show that you're thankful, right? It's not the same thing. So let's talk about it. What is the implications of that? What does it mean? So first off, it means that it is my responsibility to take action for the things that I enjoy in my life. Right. And for a long period of my life, I didn't know this. I didn't do this. This is not something that is intuitive to me. Some people this might just be something you do without even thinking about it. I'm not one of those people. I am hardwired for self-destruction. I am hardwired to making life way more complex than it needs to be and complicated. Right. This is just who I am. Right. So when I look back in my life, and I look when I was struggling the most in the midst of my drug addiction and even in early sobriety, right? Really, or even, right, let's go even a step further, 7-8 years sober when I wanted to blow my brains out. And I'm being serious. I really hit a low point in my sobriety where suicide sounded like an okay idea, which is insane to say from today's position, but like it wasn't that long ago, 5-6 years ago, right? Where that kind of was making sense, which is scary, right? And I don't ever want to go there again. So what do? Right? When I look back, I see that there was little to no gratitude in my life. All right. So what is gratitude? It is action. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a couple examples to kind of help you out with this. So when I think about gratitude, the first thing I need to think about is, what am I grateful for? Okay, so let's name off a couple things, right? I'm grateful to have just started this PhD program, even though that sounds insane. I'm grateful for my son, right? I'm grateful for my job, my career, my business, all three of those things woven together. I'm grateful for my mother. Right? Okay, so let's stop right there, right? We got 4 things that we're grateful for, or that I'm grateful for. So, okay, what does that mean, right? It means that it is my responsibility to identify, I just did, and then take action. So let's take each one of these, right? Or maybe pick 1 or 2. I'll pick my son, right? How do I show gratitude for my son, right? Well, I show it because I take him to school every day. Right? I pick him up on time every day, right? I ask him, hey buddy, how'd your day go today? And I listen, right? I take the time and I sit down and I do his homework with him, right? I'm actively engaging in his life, and that is how I am showing that I'm grateful for him. Okay. My mom, right? For a long period of my life, I would disappear for months at a time. Months. It was not uncommon for me to just, 2-3 months, like just be gone off the face of the planet. And my mom worried sick because she knew what type of life I was living. And it was not one that had a long life expectancy, right? Like, I'm very, very blessed to be alive today. So one of my living amends, right? The ways that I show gratitude towards my mom is I'm available to her, right? Like when she calls, I answer. When she texts, I respond. When she, tells me to come home for holidays, like I really, really try to do that, right? Like I try to manage my life. If she wants to come down here, I buy her a plane ticket, right? I have her bed ready, right? Like, and then I also allow her to be my mom. So an example of this is when she comes and stays with me, right? She wants to clean up my place. Right? I used to get so annoyed at that in early recovery, like, oh, why are you doing that, right? And now I'm like, hey, Mom, I left it extra dirty just for you, right? I mean, it's funny, but it's true, right? Like, I got to let my mom be my mom, and that's how I show her gratitude. I'm forever grateful for the woman she was to allow me to be the man that I am. It's deep and it's important, right? So my job, right? I'm grateful for my job. I love my job. What does that mean? It means even on days when I don't want to go to work, as soon as I cross that threshold, a big old smile comes across my face and my dynamic energy spreads through the whole facility. Even if I'm having a bad day, right? Like that is how I show my gratitude, right? Like my sobriety, right? I'm super grateful to be in recovery. How do I show that? I have active sponsees, right? Like I talk to people, I go to meetings, right? Like I do these things to show my gratitude. And then the last one, was the first one I said earlier. It's like my PhD program, right? Look, I don't like school, right? But it's an important value to me to finish what I started 13 years ago, 12 years ago, which is the goal to get my PhD. How do I show gratitude for that? I go to my classes online, right? Like I do the work. I don't procrastinate. I read the material. Can you believe that? I read the material. Crazy, right? I don't try to cheat my way through, right? I actually engage in the information. So I don't know if this helped anybody, but it sure helped me when someone grabbed me early on and explained that gratitude is not some word we say, it's something we express. And if we're lucky, we weave it into our daily decisions. Right? If I got a little bit of spare time, like I'm trying to show that gratitude. How can I go out of my way? And I'm telling you this, if you want an amazing life, work that gratitude in there. Be intentional with it, right? Just don't do something to do it. Do it with gratitude. Go into it saying, I'm grateful for this, and this is what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to let you in on a little secret that someone told me a long time ago. You only have to do something until you want to do something. And then the entire thing shifts because no longer is it me having to do it, right? It's me wanting to do it with love and passion and, gratitude and, thankfulness, right? I hope this was helpful to someone. If you got any questions, throw it in the comments. You can hit me on Instagram and send me a message that way. Better Than I Deserve 22. If you like this video, hit a like, hit a subscribe. Tell me what you want to hear about, right? I got millions of things that I talk about. I've got probably 8,000 hours worth of group therapy. I can talk about anything, right? And if I don't know it, I'll research it. Right? I'll research it and figure out how to put it into my words and kind of throw it out there into the ether. And if I can help one person with this, job well done. And I am grateful to be me. Y'all have a wonderful day. You're better than you deserve, even if you don't know it. And I hope tomorrow you're a better person than you are today. Later.